The Atlanta R6 Major is here, and no, I'm definitely not salty that I'm unable to go to this one. However, I did have a chance to go to my very first major in Copenhagen. So whether or not you're going to Atlanta as your very first R6 major, or if you just want to know in general what a Rainbow Six LAN event looks like, well, this video is for you, I guess. Once I arrived at the arena, got my merch package and got in, the first thing I got greeted to was the information that the seat I was assigned doesn't matter anymore, and pretty much everyone ended up with a different seat than what's stated on the ticket, with the staff that you're having to instruct everyone which seats to go to, which was typical Ubisoft organization there, I guess. Though I guess it was a benefit because I ended up with a seat right next to the stage. Though this was with one of the special gold, more expensive tickets. So don't worry, the seats are pretty flexible, especially because, you know, there were a lot of jokes about the attendance at the Copenhagen Major at times. And especially for the grand final, while there was still an ad break going on stream, Ian Chambers just came on stage and told everyone to just, you know, get close, take the closest seats you can. Let's make the audience look good for the stream, you know. So that was kind of funny. Being there, sitting there, and enjoying the action, it is, well, pretty amazing. The atmosphere is insane, and actually watching the match in person is a pretty interesting experience, seeing how you have all these additional heads-up elements that you just don't see on stream to help you understand, you know, what exactly is going on. However, a lot of the time they didn't work because Ubisoft. So a lot of the time those displays that showed who's dead and who isn't dead and whatnot, they would either freeze, not work, turn off completely. Again, hopefully it's gonna be better for Atlanta, but it's just something to keep in mind, because Ubisoft. But okay, what is there to do apart from just watching the game, especially seeing how, you know, there's long pauses between games and a bit of downtime and whatnot? Well, thankfully Ubisoft did organize some stuff. At the back of the arena there was this retro section where you could play every single Rainbow Six game on like original hardware, and that was pretty awesome to see. Just people playing some old school R6 co-op on an original Xbox or something. There was something just pretty magical about it. There were also some LAN tournaments for anyone who wanted to participate, but that was just deathmatch and a pretty low-key affair overall. There was also a lot of other miscellaneous stuff like photo booths and one of those like reflex training things as well you've probably seen in promotional material. Though definitely one of the more interesting things you can do that isn't watching the game is just interacting with the talent, and talent access, for the lack of a better word, is surprisingly pretty good. I mean, it was pretty insane when I just kind of turned around and by the side of the stage I just saw Pengu of all people just talking to people and taking photos and whatnot. Like, that was pretty insane to see. You very often see players, casters, whatnot just chilling along the side of the stage or, you know, at the back, so you get to meet quite a few people, no problems at all. While there is a dedicated meet and greet area as well that some teams used, again, that wasn't extremely well organized or anything, and odds are you're better off just finding people on the sidelines anyway. There was, however, also a whole meet and greet with all of the casters and talent at the end as well, so if you haven't caught any beforehand, well, that is a great time to do it as well. But in general, the atmosphere when the whole event ended was very interesting, because all of a sudden the whole thing became, well, the property of everyone. Like, it was pure anarchy. You can, like, get on the stage if you want. You can be on the caster's desk if you want. And while it was definitely kind of melancholic that this super lively, amazing thing has died down now, it was still kind of cool that you still had this access to pretty much everything and everyone there after the show ended. TLDR, it was a pretty fun event. And the Atlanta Major most likely will be a fun event as well, and I'm definitely hoping to see what kind of events they'll be giving us next year, hopefully in the EU. Come on, SI in Europe for 2025? So hopefully this video was informative in any way at all. Plus also huge thanks to our patrons Gavin Burns, Justin Rage, Ella Vroniak, Balash Velkan, Ola Pseudonym, Meg Sumner, Shane Woolcroft, Lansby, and Level Up. But anyway, that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.